Hi students, now we'll study about functional group. Functional group means it's an atom or group of atom that gives a particular property to a compound. It's an atom, it is an atom or group of atoms which give a particular or which decides the properties of the compound. It's an atom or group of atoms that decides the properties of the compound. Example, we know that in methane, 4 hydrogen atoms are connected to carbon. If you remove this hydrogen or substitute this hydrogen with a functional group OH, this becomes an alcohol. How does this become? Methanol. Instead of OH, if you replace with a halogen, it becomes an alkyl halide. It becomes an alkyl halide. So in the first case, OH, 2 atoms are there. In this, a halogen which decides the property of the compound. So what is a functional group? It's an atom or group of atoms which decides a particular property to the compound. When OH group comes, it becomes an alcohol, and when a halogen comes, it becomes an alkyl halide. Now we'll see the different functional groups and how to name the compound. For example, alcohols. How will you name an alcohol? In IUPAC system, alcohols are named by replacing the terminal E of the corresponding alkane by OL. In IUPAC system, alcohols are named by replacing the terminal E of the corresponding alkane by OL. Then what is IUPAC? International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Suppose if you give a name to the compound, people from other countries also should understand its meaning. So in Tamil Nadu, we are giving different names. If you say Muruga, people will understand it is the name of a god. Or if you give the name of a place, Trichy, people will understand it's the name of the place in Tamil Nadu. But people from outside, other countries will not understand the meaning. So in chemistry, when we name a compound, it should be known to other people also. So that we are following certain rules and regulations for naming a compound. That's union is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. In International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, for naming an alcohol, we have a system. How will you name? Alcohols are named by replacing the terminal E of the corresponding alkane by OL. For example, CH3OH. We have only one carbon atom. So the corresponding hydrocarbon is methane. Instead of writing E, we will write OL, methanol. So the terminal E is replaced by terminal E is replaced by OL, methanol. Another example, CH3, CH2OH. Here we have two carbon atom, so the corresponding alkene is ethane. Instead of writing E, we will write OL, ethanol. Suppose we have three carbon atom, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So in this, you have to number the carbon atom in such a way that the OH group attached to this carbon should get the lowest number. So wherever the OH group is attached, that carbon should get the lowest number. So we will start from here. 1, 2, 3. Its name is propan 1-ol. Propan 1-ol or 1-propanol. Propan 1-ol or 1-propanol. To take a carbon, 4 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this, OH group can be on this carbon atom or OH group can be on this carbon atom. So remaining hydrogens, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. Here CH3, CH2, CH, CH3. So in this, if you start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So its IUPAC name is 1-butanol, or simply if you say butanol, that also correct. It's understood that OH group is on the first carbon atom, or you can write butan 1-ol, or simply you can write butanol. Because if you write butanol, it is clear that the OH group is on the first carbon atom. But in this case, we have to mention the number. If you start from here, 1, 2, 3, this carbon atom in which the OH group is attached will get number 3. Instead of that, if you start from here, the carbon atom in which OH group is attached will get number 2. So we have to go for the lowest number. So in this, we have to follow this one. So the OH group is on the second carbon atom. You can write 2-butanol, 2-butanol, or butan 2-ol, 2-butanol or butan 2-ol. Thank you.